A search of the vehicle, which was rendered from the Avis location at BWI Airport, revealed that a kilogram of nearly pure was concealed beneath the spare tire in the car trunk.
Avon Barksdale's biggest mistakes.
Shut the fucking door.
Yeah, we're going there this video. I've said this in the past, Avon's one of the best to do it on the wire. And Wood Harris is one of my personal favorites all time.
I swear to God, Fat Face Rick heard that our people went and shot Omar Granny in the ass on purpose and all that.
And videos like this are hard for me to do. Just like my recent Omar Little video, I gotta take a beloved character, a character I f***ed with, and highlight their biggest flaws and faults on the show. Avon ain't have many screw-ups. Those of y'all who've watched my previous videos, y'all know I love my top 10s and shit. But this ain't that. It ain't even the top 5. There's 3 fuck-ups, 3 mistakes, 3 blunders, whatever you want to call them.
Gang, period. Same as it ever was.
I can't believe I'm gonna say what I'm about to say, but there were moments season 3, just like Stringer Bell, Avon Barksdale couldn't get out of his own way.
Like businessmen.
And we all know Pride's a motherfucker. This man demanded those corners back like he paid rent or mortgage on them bitches.
I don't want my corners.
But bro, even though it's only 3, some of these mistakes came at great cost to not only you personally, but the organization, and worst of all, the Barksdale family. I think I nailed it this video, y'all, but if y'all disagree with any of my choices, make sure y'all get in the comment section and let me know why. But first, like always, Big Rich, tons more content on the way. If you're new to the channel, when you get to the end of the video, if you enjoyed this shit, hit that red button and check out some of the other work. It really helps the channel out. And to my returning Chop Shop family, I mess with each and every single one of y'all. Thanks so much for watching, like always. Now let's get into it. Let's go. Number 3 is a controversial one, but I think Avon should have listened to Stringer when it came to warring with Marlo.
You done represented yourself, man. Your name ringing out now that you done taken Marlo down a notch or 2, man. So why not quit while we's ahead?
Look, I'm not trying to let String off the hook here. Homie wasn't just foul. Shit, he was super duper duper foul.
If Stringer Bell reaching all the way past Baltimore with this kind of work, then we got a real mystery going on, don't we?
But that doesn't mean the advice he was trying to give was wrong. I just think String wanted Avon to see and understand what was really at risk here.
They're gonna cut us out. We ain't gonna have that dope. So even if we win, we lose, because we ain't gonna have no product to put in them fucking corners, B.
Avon went into the pen being the shot caller. Now here he is, gotta do shit by committee.
Gotta say I'm proud of y'all for putting aside petty grievances and putting this thing together. For a cold-ass crew of gangsters, y'all carried it like Republicans and shit.
Beefing and warring, adding attention to yourself, also puts Avon's ass in a position to go right back to jail. That's the most frustrating part about all of this. Levy, String, Prop, even Butch, all contributed helping this brother get 5 years of his life back. I mean, the way they broke him out of jail, the shit was a brilliant move.
Anytime any fool do something like shoot the police, it's bad on everyone.
Just for your ass to come home and play with grenades and shit.
Oh, this shit got the kill range of like 50 meters. This nigga got this from some soldier coming back from wherever.
Now, I'm not saying for Avon to play the bitch and completely back down.
Sit down. Sit down.
Sit down.
It's the perfect time for it, man.
We all know that shit wasn't happening. But damn, bro, there gotta be some level of compromise here.
Well, if you're inclined to work something out, that's one thing. If not, Avon can seriously handle up.
But I think this was the whole point of what String was trying to get Avon to understand. I mean, String said it. We bigger than these corners.
I mean, who gives a fuck who's standing on what corner if we taking that shit off the top, putting that shit to good use, making that shit work for us. We can run more than corners, B.
It's crazy how this shit really works. Once Stringer Bell is gone, now the shit that Stringer was kicking magically makes sense to Avon.
Nigga Stringer's right about this shit, man.
Beefing over these corners just didn't make sense.
That's right. Fuck Marlo. Fuck this fucking war. All this beef over a couple of fucking corners.
I mean, shit, Slim Charles had to come in and drop a jewel on Avon real quick. One of the hardest bars in the whole series.
Fact is, we went to war, and now there ain't no going back. I mean, shit, it's what war is, you know? Once you in it, you in it.
Get in the comment section, let me know your thoughts. Let me know, was there any other way for this shit to play out? We gotta move on to number 2. Number 2 is a spicy one as well. I actually believe number 2 is one of the most important moments on the show. And 20 years later, it still pisses me off. We say bye-bye to Gant. Now, to refresh our memory on who Gant is, who Gant was, Gant appeared season 1, episode 1. Gant was the man who took the stand and told on Deangelo Barksdale.
He's right there.
For the record, the witness has identified the defendant, Deangelo Barksdale.
Gant was on the show for all of 3.5 minutes. Can't lie, respect, homie. I don't think I could have done it. I mean, did he read the room? Did he look around to see who was attending this court hearing? You had every assassin and hitman in West Baltimore sitting in that courtroom. For you to handle your civil duty the way you did, bro, I commend you, man. You got some giant nuts on you.
Pause.
Now, even with Gant taking the stand and pointing homie out, the next witness basically blew the case up right in their face.
And do you see that man in the courtroom today?
Nope.
Deangelo Barksdale beat all charges, and he was good to go.
Nicely done.
You would think the story would end there, but no. Sure as shit, the end of episode 1, there's Gant. His time on the show is over, and Deangelo's one of the first to see it. See, this is the question I ask y'all. If Avon Barksdale would have known that this one body would have brought so much attention onto the organization, do you still think he goes through it? Now, I'd be able to relate a little bit more to the Barksdale organization if Deangelo was found guilty. But bro, he beat the case.
How say you to the charge of murder in the first degree?
Not guilty.
You had no reason to eliminate this man other than to make an example out of him. I mean, Bodie drops a great line when McNulty goes to pick Deangelo up.
But I do know this. Anybody who spend their time witnessing shit, you gonna get got.
And Bodie's kinda right. I mean, it is what it is, but it's still wrong. Avon Barksdale wasn't no dummy. He was a smart brother. I think if he knew the trickle-down effect and what this shit would start, I think Avon would have handled this differently.
Catch you later.
I mean, you put the chip in McNulty's back, you put the chip in the judge's back.
I don't see Barksdale's name anywhere, or Bell, or anything about the murders.
Not to mention, they started major crimes because of you.
Motherfucker, as far as I'm concerned, you are the major crimes unit.
I mean, look, I gotta say this. Avon never confirms or denies hurting Gant. But come on, y'all, we ain't no dum-dums.
You don't know and you don't need to know. And if we did, we had a reason. And if we didn't, we had a reason. But either way, you ain't got shit to do with it.
Moving on to number 1, I gotta steal a line from the GOAT. Actually, I'ma let him spit it himself.
This rule is so underrated. Keep your family and business completely separated. Keep your family and business completely separated.
Thanks, Big. Avon Barksdale mismanages the supply run. Ends up putting his nephew in the worst of spots.
At BWI Airport revealed that a kilogram of nearly pure heroin was concealed beneath the spare tire in the car trunk.
This mistake, this error, Brianna quickly brought it to his attention.
To New York in a motherfucking rental? And then you just let him ride with that package in the trunk?
This is an unfixable mistake.
Sorry for putting him out there like that.
Real shit, Avon, yeah, I'm sorry. I know no one put a gun to Deangelo's head and made him take that trip to New York, but you're his uncle.
You gonna make it up. Most definitely.
I'm sure you changed his diapers at some point. This youngster would do anything for you. And this is why I referenced the Biggie Smalls line from 10 Crack Commandments.
Keep your family and business completely separated.
Most scenarios, you gotta worry about family betraying you or doing you dirty when it comes to money. This ain't that. Deangelo stayed straight up with his uncle.
We're doing good. You know, if you say we're doing good,
This mistake on Avon's behalf had such a horrible trickle-down effect. Yeah, he was close to snitching, but he ended up standing tall. He ended up taking the 20 years. And your reward is your lady sleeping with String.
I'm an XL.
And then homie putting the knife in your back. I don't know, y'all. Get in the comment section. Let me know if I nailed the top 3. I hope y'all enjoyed this. I was really close to making Gant #1 because of the impact that shit had on the story. But get in the comment section, let me know your thoughts. Like always, Big Rich, and if you're still here and haven't subscribed yet, do your boy the solid, hit that red button, and check out some of the other work. It really helps the channel out. Like always, thank you so much. I'll see you next time.